So, are you excited to know what's inside this sweet box? Let's reveal it. So, this sensor, I think you might have already guessed, is APDS 9960. APDS 9960, and when I connect it to the Arduino that's hidden inside this, I'm going to show you. Wait. So when I activate this through Arduino I2C pin, and then if I swipe my hand, let me zoom it. I want to show both this and the display. If I swipe my hand like this, you see the things are scrolling up. If I move the mouse there, I'm just doing the other side, left and then right, left. Oh, sometimes it's not catching, but yeah, right, left. Probably I have to practice sometime, but yeah, that's what the sensor APDS 9960. And this is the wiring. If I can show you, this is the Arduino. This is the connection of APDS, and then you can see is the I2C port. So I have to connect it to A4 and A5, and then it is powered by 3.3 volt. Also 5 volt I saw there is it's working, but yeah, better to have in 3.3 volt. That's the specification mentioned. And then this is the interrupt pin number 2, and pin number 4 and 5 is the one I want your attention. So 4 and 5 are the pins that I have taken out to the digital pin of 1 and 2 of Quarky, and I have made a common ground between Arduino and Quarky so that they can adjust themselves with the ground truth. Yeah, so this is important. And in the code what I made changes. So yeah, obviously I have to admit this this is not APDS 9960 original chip. It's aftermarket or maybe some other company product. So I had to face lots of problem while compiling it with SparkFun, the one they gave. So finally what worked for me is I have to go to the sparkfun.h file. So I downloaded the raw file, and then inside what I see, because it's not the original product, their I2C device ID was different. It was expected to be either AB or 9C in hex, but unfortunately it became something else. So I just read and modified here in their source code, and then with that when I compiled, finally it worked for me. So yeah, that's the extra struggle behind the scene. Maybe if you are in India and if you are buying some this sensor and facing the problem, probably that's the reason. You can contact me, or you can check in internet also. There are many people face their driver ID, I2C driver ID will be different. I saw my driver ID was different than what somebody suggested in the Arduino website, but whatever. Finally they have a way to find out swiping left or swiping right. Sorry, this is the main code, and that's abstracted from us. Finally we have the final result where I have wired up my digital right. So you can see this is, forget about this swipe left. If you track this swipe left, it's actually the pin number 4. So pin number 4 is swipe left, and then swipe right is pin number 5, and that's what the 2 pin I have connected to Quarky. And if you scroll down, you see for the left I made the swipe left as high, and for the right made swipe right as high. And all the time while entering, you have to remember to reset both the pin back to low, otherwise it might fall in an infinite loop. Also in the Quarky I have taken care, consecutively 2 times swipe left is coming, you can ignore the second call, something like that. So yeah, That's what the main part of the code. And yeah, some extra debugging code I have added. And there are some extra facilities, functionalities of this sensor, like swipe up to down, down to up, or far, near. So those things I have to practice little bit. I see I'm not able to do it reliably. Then I can incorporate that also in my code, and then for each I will assign one digital pin. Yeah, that could be a better way of doing this instead of using the digital pin, because Quarky digital pins are limited. And yeah, so that's what you can suggest what you would have done if given a chance and there are multiple digital pin required. It's not focusing. Okay, let me zoom out. Yeah, so what else I can cover about this? Yeah, this is not so costly. I bought it from RoboCraze, and this is the product, 195 rupees. Just that I would love if they would have mentioned the device ID somewhere in the code, somewhere in the product details. That would have helped me a lot. So you have to solder all this thing. Even this PS and this PU, means the pull-up register, soldering was also not there. I had to do it. So actually I do it from a shop. So they helped me to do all the solderings. But yeah, I had to do that as well, which is not mentioned. So yeah, that's what my learning. I had to spend some 2 days to make it working. Otherwise, if you want to use the other features of this, you can very well stay in the PictoBlocks. They have a feature called Quarky Advanced Sensor, under which you can see initialize color sensor. This is the same APDS9960, and then you can see the ambience light. You can find out hue, saturation value, and then you can get the red, green, blue color. So this sensor has proximity and color detection as well. So if you want to use them, you can directly interface with Quarky. But if you want to use the swiping or the gesture feature, then you need some other external device to translate it for Quarky. So Arduino, I used it for the translation purpose, to give extra power to the Quarky. Let me know what other way you can enable Quarky more powerful than it is. I would love to know that. Thank you so much.